Hello, happy 2018. Welcome to the new year. So, what you're looking at here is a picture of Pemdas, which is what we covered in class today. Parentheses, exponents, multiply or divide, add or subtract, and this is the order of operations. The key things to remember here are to always work from left to right. That's very important. And also to take your time with these because some of them get kind of complicated. You can see I've blacked out the answers here. I want you to try these on your own. Um, if you can't do exponents, that's fine. We could talk about it tomorrow. But that number at the top above the 2 right here, the little tiny 2 above the 2, that just tells you that you're multiplying the number 2 times. So 2 times 2, essentially. If it was a 3, it would be 2 times 2 times 2. If it was a 4, it would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So just the power or the exponent of how many times we multiplied that number. Okay, but we're not worried about that right now. Let's go back to the basics. Okay, there's one thing missing from here, and I really like this picture, but there's one thing missing that we also are going to cover in 5th grade, and that's before parentheses. We have what's called, let's do red. We have what's called brackets. Can you see that? There we go. So brackets are like those square, they're like parentheses except they're square. So brackets will always be first. Before parentheses even starts, we'll do brackets. So whatever's in the brackets we'll solve, then parentheses, then exponents, which I'll put a question mark there because we won't see those too much in 5th grade. That'll be for next year. And multiply or divide whatever comes first, and then add or subtract whatever comes first. So I'm going to leave these 3 practice ones for you to practice. I'll do one, I'll shrink this down and do one together here so we can see. And I'll leave this here so we can use this to help us with our order of operations. All right, so let's do one that is not too difficult. I'm not going to put brackets in this one. We'll talk a little bit more about brackets tomorrow. But just be aware that if the problem has brackets, that comes before everything. And here's a little mnemonic, to show you how to write PEMDAS using other words, like please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, right? That kind of helps you remember PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, addition, subtraction. That's the way I remember it, and also because it actually sounds like a word, PEMDAS or PEMDAS. But please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. It's been around for a long time. We'll probably come up with our own in class. But let's do an example so we can kind of get an idea. All right, let's try this one. We'll do 18 minus 8 divided by 2 plus 25. And let's put this bad boy, if I can get this to work, let's put this in parentheses. Okay, so following the order of operations, we have no brackets, right? That would be first. Next is parentheses. So we would have to, starting from left to right, looking here, left, all the way to the right, we're looking for parentheses to solve. And we can see that we have 1, right? 8 divided by 2. And we know that answer is 4. So I'm going to scoot this over so I can write it over here again. So I have to rewrite the problem with my new 4 that I just got in there from dividing, right? So now it should look like 18 minus 4 plus 25. Right, because all I did was bring this down, and now there is no more multiplication. I start at the left, I go to the right. I'm looking for any multiplication or division. I have none. So next is addition or subtraction, whatever comes first. Well, I can see here that subtraction is first. So I can subtract 18 minus 4, which would be 14. And then I bring down the plus 25. Now, once I get down to 2 numbers, I can just solve it. 14 plus 25 is 39. And that is my answer. Now, it's very possible to get a different answer. It's very possible. And some of you will probably get a different answer because you might do something different as far as the order that you work the numbers out. Remember, it has to be in order. You have to follow this order of operations. Brackets first. Let's see, brackets first. Parentheses. Exponents, like I said, if we have any. Multiply or divide, those two to go together for number 4. And then the last step is addition and subtraction. Okay, so good luck with these examples here. These 3. See if you can put them in the comments below. Good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you have any questions, see me in the morning. Bye-bye.